All right, check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. There it is. Check, check. All right, cool. There's the audio. Thumbs up, share. Check now. All right. Everything's working. Everything's working back there. Let's get this baby started. Today we're going to be drawing Castle GraySkull, so that's going to be fun. So why we're drawing Castle GraySkull, you'll find out in a second. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Vera. Wait, hold on, I'm Vera. Well, we're both Veras. Anyway, welcome to Drawing Duty, where I take my favorite character, Dudarius Uranius, from There's an Alien in My Toilet, and I put him in all sorts of costumes, from your most iconic characters to just a pirate, or even Thundercats, or a bandit. Well, every day I take duty and I have fun, and I'm glad that you're here to have fun with me. If you have time, please check out dutiesworld.com, and if you like this episode and every episode before it, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much, and let's start drawing.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Drawing with Samuel. I'm going to get some music going here. Lower the music. So today, I'm inspired to draw Castle GraySkull because I want to mesh the Duty renditions I did of Duty as He-Man, Duty as Skeletor, Duty as Orko. And so these are the previous images when I did Duty as Orko, and I did Duty as He-Man, and Duty as Skeletor. So I'm going to take all those three characters and I'm going to mesh them into a Castle GraySkull image. So let's see how it goes. The first time I think I'm drawing Castle GraySkull, so it's going to be interesting to see how it comes out. So first off, I'm going to create the dimensions of where I want it. Right, so I want it at an angle. And again, I'm using references for Castle GraySkull. I have several images of references of Castle GraySkull because I've never actually drawn it. Right, so I'm going to do this. Right, so I want to get that whole shape down pat. And then Castle GraySkull has specific shapes, right? So we'll see what happens when I'm done. We know that it's a skeleton, so this is the bottom, so I'm going to put like a doorway here, right? And for those of you who are just watching for the first time and don't know who I am, I'm not Batman. My name is Samuel. I am an independent comic book creator. I've been drawing my own comics for quite some time now, many, many years. I think what we're going to do is here, where do I want the eyes, right? Because Castle GraySkull has some some eyes here, right? For many, many years, and most notably known for my character, There's an Alien in My Toilet. And I'll be fleshing this out as I go. Right. So it's gonna be like a bunch of then you're gonna have a big one, right? And then another one here. and we'll figure this out as I go. So I'll keep fleshing out until I have the look down pack. Because it's like it all has to mesh into look organic, like it's part of the structure, right? So I had some requests to draw, to do a page layout on how I approach pages. I will be doing that soon. I have that on my lineup, ready to go. It's going to be like, the doorways like this. It's got to have some sort of wood across the doorway. It's got some sort of latch that if you're out there watching and peeping in secret, just say hello. You don't have to chat. You can just say hello. Perusing in the background, whatever. And I might scale this a little bit so I can get. I want to get a lot of it in. And again, the whole goal is to superimpose my duty as superimpose duty as He-Man, and potentially all the characters that I did of duty. This might have to be a little further out, so I'll fix this. So in fact, I should have just did this. There's the circle. Let's erase that over there. So there's a lot of discussion right now online about what's happening with comics and the decline in comic sales and what the big companies should be doing. And I think Mark Miller said something about 50% royalties to save the comic industry. I think it's more than that. I think it's not just that. I think it's because I doubt that the big boys are going to want to give a 50% royalty to anybody, right? So it's wishful thinking. Right? Everybody knows that the big boys are not going to do that, right? I think more than just wish the 50% royalty. I think it's really the creative expression. So while I understand what he's trying to say, pay them more, but I think it's really give them the creative freedom to tell the story that they were hired to tell, and stop trying to stifle the creator's growth. That's what made image, right? That's what. That's why people, independent comics is so intriguing, right? Because people want freedom of expression, freedom to tell stories that they love, stories that they've grown up with, new stories. It's like you keep telling the same old stories. I mean, how many times are you going to tell Superman's origin story? How many times are you going to, what I'm saying? It's and some of these creators have some fascinating ideas. but they're not given the opportunity to explore those options because the big boys won't allow it. So I think more so than just a royalty, I think it's really creative expression. That's my opinion, and I stand by it. You know, and I wonder what Castle GraySkull looks at from the top. It's like what's the top of Castle GraySkull look like? Oh, it's just a dome. That's what it is. It's a dome. It's so I gotta figure out how to make it right, because it's really, you're gonna be coming from an angle here, and I'll probably shift it backwards a little bit, but so I left work early today because I have to go in next week on a day that I'm scheduled off. And I was like, I'm going to leave early. I haven't been able to draw online all week. I want to be able to get some art done today. And I was just inspired to do this, even though I do have the Indiegogo campaign going and it's not doing anything. Hasn't moved at all. Hasn't moved since it launched it. So that's a little discouraging. Especially when I know that there are people out there that follow me and that like my work. When I don't see it moving, it's scary. Makes you rethink everything. But I don't know if anybody knows that I've rescued animals for a long time. All of my dogs and cats are rescues, and I have quite a bit of dogs and cats. I have 5 dogs. I had 6. One passed away, unfortunately. I loved him. His name was D'Artagnan. And I think we're about to rescue another one. She's currently, we saved her on the highway, malnourished. Not chipped, definitely on her last legs. So we currently have her going through rehab, and then most likely we're going to bring her home. This is going to be like... Someone asked me the other day, how am I so fast? It isn't that. I think the more that you practice, the more you get comfortable and your confidence grows, and it just be easier. And I just love drawing on a tablet because the tablet really gives me the confidence, because I'm not erasing like I do when I'm drawing on traditional paper. This is a Viking, I think, on the door, right? So I'm going to put a head here. Get the beard action going. All right, it's a Viking, so I'll put it right there. right? Get that Viking. He's got the... And he has the Viking hat on. Right. That's what's on the door. At least that's what I see. But that Viking right there is a little too big, so I'm going to have to shrink you down a little bit. Control T. Let's get you shrunken. That's better. All right. So I'm thinking this is coming up pretty cool, but I'm going to fix this here. Right. It's gonna have this. Come on, man. Let's. And then it's got this. I don't know why this is doing this so as. Or should it be this way? That's better. All right. And other Castle GraySkulls have this dome. It has a flag. It's like this. I'm gonna put that there. Then it has a flag, right? It's got some sort of flag up there. All right. I think I got the gist. Let's start inking this bad boy, why don't we, right? I know a lot of people are at work right now, and I could have gone later, but I want to take a nap, so I decided to go earlier today. And I forgot that I have the I might have to erase that there. Just to actually erase that too. Looks like I'm done. My dog is having a nightmare. So if you hear him barking, that's what it is. I'll show you that one. Erase that there. Ah, I knew what I did wrong. Zoom in, yes. All right. So there that is. Now let's get rid of that. See what we got working here. Let me get in there and then that nose. All right. And the good thing is that it's all green. So it's not like I have to do crazy stuff. So let's get some colors in here. Let's find the right color green. I think that's the color we're looking for. Yeah. Who's at my door? Let's see. Package was just delivered at my door. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Lou? How's your day going? Get all the white spots that I'm missing in here. All right, let's zoom out. Still got to get that top part up there. All right. So got that green, and then there's like it's gray, but I don't like the gray. I think I want like a brown. I'm gonna. Yeah, I like the brown. I know they have it gray. I like this color instead. That's all blended in, like it's built in. I mean, I could just do this. Sure. Boom. Let's zoom out. Now we just gotta get the flag, and I think the flag's like an orange color. So I'm just gonna do that. All right, so there's that. Now we're gonna go in and add some texture and all that stuff. So again, you're like, what does Castle GraySkull have to do with duty? You'll find out very soon, my young Padawan. You'll find out very soon. So. So I was originally going to draw Duty as a cop. And then I thought, that was just too boring. No offense to any cops out there. But then I was like, I wanted something a little more fun. Which is why I landed on this. I said, because if you watched any of my previous Art of episodes, you knew that I drew. And I'll just show you again. What am I doing this? Because I have Duty as Orko. Right there. I have Duty as He-Man, which I'm going to superimpose onto, and I have Duty as Skeletor. So I'm going to put them all in this scene and combine them. So the one missing piece was Castle GraySkull. And, I could have kept on with the Duty as like Man-at-Arms and Beast and Trapjaw and all that other stuff. But I said, this will be more fun. If you know He-Man, then you'll know those characters I just mentioned. I do want to say thank you to the 87 new subscribers this past month on the Art of Samuel channel. Thank you. I appreciate you. Whoever you are. That was like huge. So the channels continue to grow nicely, and I appreciate that. I might just go, that's completely here. I think you can hear me in this, right? I think you can have it be. Yeah, there it is.
This way?
Yeah, there it is. Cool. Just want to make sure. Let me... This week at work was a rough week. Lots of stuff going on, and lots of the days went by so fast because I was just busy nonstop. Never basically got a moment to myself. So much so that when I got home, I was too tired to draw. I was too tired to go online. I was too tired to even work out. I haven't worked out in over a week because of the demand at work. Let me zoom out for a second so I can see this. All right, it's coming along. No. Let me start saving this because that's what happens with when I'm doing these things. Castle GraySkull. Castle GraySkull. Because it'll start my luck, it'll crash on me. Technology, I find, can't keep up with my speed. I have to find a computer that's able to keep up with me without any delay, without any recalibration, without any pausing. It's always searching. It's like, and I have a lot of external hard drives, so I need a super powered computer because I like to work fast and I multitask, and I usually have a lot of things open, and I'm always waiting. And I have multiple computers. I have I don't even get rid of stuff. I mean, I think I'm a hoarder when it comes to my computers. I have an older iMac, which basically is just a trophy piece. It just sits there because the new iOS doesn't support it anymore. And I have a newer iMac. What year are we in? We're in 2023, so I think it's a 2020 or 2021 version. Could be 2020. I think it's a 2020 model. And while it's a powerhouse, it can't keep up anymore. And so I go save. And I don't know if I'm going to go with Mac or just build my own PC that can support what I do, or I'm just going to get servers. I was thinking of just getting a network built in with servers that has like 100 terabytes or something, because between all the videos, Cast Grace podcast, and the videos from the art of, because I have everything in archives just in case one day YouTube decides to kick everybody out. I save all my videos in case I have to go somewhere else with them. You never want to be dependent on anybody's platform. So they take up, each video file is like either an entire gig or more. You should have another backer. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you, significant other. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I have ads running on Facebook which done nothing for the Indiegogo. I got ads running on Reddit, which has done nothing for the Indiegogo. Indiegogo, I haven't been able to get any eyes on it. I don't know if it's the platform itself or it's just my concept. But I've never been successful on Indiegogo. I don't even know why I went back, but I did. It's like going back to an abused relationship. It's like, what the heck? Trying to figure it out on what to do with that. George was like, go to crowdfunder, but everything's work. It's a matter of time. And I was actually looking at a marketing specialist that knows how to influence the algorithms, because I can't figure that out myself for the likes of me. I think I'm going to go all dark on this here. I just drop that in there. There you go. So I haven't had like a nice cocktail or drink since I came back from Spain, which is maybe a month ago. And today I left work early and I went to the liquor store and I got me some old-fashioned bitters. Bitters is what you use when you're making an old-fashioned. I got a bag of ice because my ice machine's acting up, and my drink. Came home, poured me a glass, and said, I'm going to draw today. I'm going to do something different. Since I already had the characters drawn, I wanted to do something different. And all right. But one of my next up, I don't know if it's gonna be Saturday or Sunday, I will go online and do a page from start to finish for the book. So I had one of the viewers request that I do. They'd love to see me do one of my pages from start to finish. So I will. You'll watch me brainstorm as I'm approaching the page layout. So it'll probably be a couple of hours, that episode, but so I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or Sunday, but either way, I will do it. And you'll see what goes on in my nougat when I'm approaching a page design. Very unorthodox. My style is very unorthodox. I approach it just like I'm approaching this. When you watch me draw Duty, everything's just light roughs, and figure it out as I go. Because I don't write my scripts for Duty. I actually write. I write the page count. So if it's 24 pages, I said page 1, this is what I want to see happen. Page 2, this is what I want to see happen. Page 3. So I leave the interpretation for when I draw. When I'm writing and there's somebody else drawing my work, then I do page 1, panel 1, blah, 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 blah. Bird's eye view, all that stuff. I don't do any of that stuff when it's for me. So, which makes it a little fun. So I just give my pages like summaries. I know what I want. I think the page that I'm going to do online is the page where he's entering the house from work, and he's just looking for a break. He just wants to come home, rest, and he's in for a big surprise when he opens up that door. What that surprise is, you're gonna have to find out. I've been working on the Duty art today. It's almost, oh man, excitement, anticipation. I can't wait to see it. And if you're watching on live stream and you're trying to figure out who is Lou Pons is an artist and the actual first place contest winner for the Drawing Duty art contest, which is actually featured in this book of There's Needle in My Toilet, which is now on Indiegogo, in case you wanted to pre-order a copy for yourself. And she's actually working on another Duty piece, which is fantastic. I'm so excited. And if you want to know more about Lou, head over to dutiesworld.com, hit the link on the art page, and it'll take you directly to her social handle. It's funny, I was leaving. I wanted to leave work, so I skipped lunch, even though I was hungry. I was so hungry. I was like, I'm going to skip lunch, and I'm going to leave work at 2:00, because I have to go in and do 6 days next week. So I was like, I'm making that up today. Got me some dry rubbed buffalo wings, dry rubbed wings, and they were fantastic. I love wings. Absolutely. What's up, Christopher? Yes, absolutely. Certified is the word of the day. I agree. She's got crazy skills. Crazy Skills Productions was how Crazy Comics and Cast the Craze was formed. Crazy Skills Productions, if no one knows, I started out in music, and we had a production company called Crazy Skills Productions. And then part of my dream was to create Crazy Comics, and then Cast the Craze was the extension of it, and that's how the podcast came to be. This is going to be interesting because I have to add the characters and superimpose them. It's coming out nice. I'll probably put Duty in the forefront and maybe like a silhouette of Skeletor somewhere in the background. I got to figure that out as I'm doing this. I also see a lot of white spots that drive me nuts. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oops. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you. My first time actually drawing it. Didn't know what I was going to end up with. My brother got rid of my Castle GraySkull when I was how old was I? I'm sorry. I was 10 years old. That's what it was. I'm counting. I'm sorry. I was 10 years old. I came home from school and all of my action figures were gone. My entire G.I. Joe collection, my He-Man collection, my Castle GraySkull, my Snake Mountain, everything was gone. And my brother, mind you, I'm 10 years old. My brother says I was too old to play with toys. And I was too young to beat him up. So, but he was lucky I was too young to beat him up. But yeah, it broke my heart. I never replaced my Castle GraySkull, but I replaced a lot of my He-Man figures. It was shocking. I never let him. I never let it up. Every time we got together, whether it was during the holidays or whatever, and we start reminiscing about the old days, I talk about how he traumatized me when I was a kid. The only thing he didn't throw away was my video games. Everything else was gone. But all right, let's zoom out for a second. All right, it's coming along. I think I watched. I think the title of the movie I just watched 2 nights ago was called Reptile, and it has Benicio del Toro and Justin Timberlake. That was a really good movie. My wife's been asking me to watch a movie with her when I get home, and I'm always so tired. And so I was like, all right, let's do it. And so we watched that movie, and it was a good whodunit type movie. My dogs are acting crazy. Hold on. Let's see what he wants. Sit down. What are you doing? Come on, let's go. Come on. My dog's acting up. I don't like that stroke right there. I don't know if you guys experienced this, but my wife doesn't wait for me if she likes a series. So if we start a series, because it takes me forever to finish a series, she'll watch the whole thing and then she'll watch it over and over again with me. But it's not enjoyable because at that point, she's already seen it, so she knows what's going to happen, and then she starts talking through it. So it takes the joy away from me. And I'm like, I don't want to watch it now. So then she gets mad at me because she cheated and she watched it without me, and then I don't want to sit through listening to her telling me about what's about to happen. I'm like, but then I'm the bad guy. I'm like, come on, that ain't fair. Give a brother a chance, So I picked Reptile because it wasn't a series, it was just a movie, and I know that she hasn't seen it, so that it makes it fun for both of us. I don't know if anybody watches Jack Reacher on, I think it's Netflix, but season 2 starts, I think, December 15th. I am looking forward to it. I really dig that series. I'm still thinking about how I'm going to superimpose the characters. That's where my mind is at right now. My dogs are... It's 5 o'clock, so they normally get their food at this time, so I know what they hear. I think they hear the food getting ready to serve for them. They're like, come on, Dad. You're still drawing? What's up with that? And I don't even know what color sky I'm going to do just yet. I'm gonna let these guys out. Go get your food. Stop acting crazy. All right, let's see what we got here. I still got to do the flag. What's that flag look like? I don't know what the flag looks like. I'm gonna wing it with the flag. I'm not even sure what kind of design is supposed to be on the flag. So now, what I want to do to get a good understanding of what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take Duty as He-Man, which is this layer right here. I'm going to Control C, and I'm going to superimpose him here. Control V, and let's see what we got. And then I'm going to try to figure out where to place him. Control T, and we're going to shrink it. Oh, you know what I'm missing? Control Z. Why is his... let me just delete this. Yes. I'm gonna delete this real quick. Oh. Oh, Control T. All right, that's... maybe a little smaller. See there. Put you there before I figure out what I'm going to do with the and then Urkel. There you go. Control C. Control V. Control T. Boom. I might just put you in the foreground. Like, ooh, look what's going on, because he could fly. So I might just put you in the foreground bigger. Like, hocus pocus, alamocus. All right. I'm gonna leave you there for now. Let's work on the sky. Let me put these guys in its own layer. I mean, in a folder. And let's work on the sky. Now, should I do a reddish sky, a bluish sky, purple sky, a red and blue sky? Maybe a red and blue sky. That's one try. Let's try that. Let's drop some red in there, or like an orangey red. But in order to do that, I gotta make everything disappear. There's the red. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa, that is kind of bright. I'm not sure if I like that. I think I'm gonna go with a blue sky, like a darkish. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Put that back in there. Okay, now I can play with the colors with the sky. All right, so we'll do that. And maybe some like reddish clouds. Let me get this going here. I'm gonna do this with like a red. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. I think Scarface said that. Now you're talking. That I like. So this is getting better. All right. And we get some red clouds. Cloud effects. Right. And I'll get some smaller versions over here. No, 300. No, 400. And then maybe some black clouds, like darker, towards the bottom. Oh, what happened here? Hey, get out of here. Get back over there. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, looking kind of spooky. Looking kind of spooky. Considering Halloween just passed. And then maybe behind. This is where I get to play. I don't want that. I want that. And maybe like an orange. Right? So if you think about that, like starting to look like it's something, maybe a brighter yellow. Right? Boom, amen. Boom, 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 boom. Din, 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 din. Oh, so I might just take Skeletor's face, Control C, and superimpose him in the background like a silhouette. Control V, which is duty of Skeletor. Back here. There it is. All right. Now let's move him. Like, but I'm gonna Control T. I want that. I want. Maybe back there. And I'll have to fade them out to just do the face and the eyes. and get rid of the body part, the bottom part, but we'll see. I'm trying to figure out how I want him laid out because it's not much. Oh, there it is. Not much left. Not much in there. I'll figure that out in a minute. Maybe. There it is. Right. And so, because I have the red and the blue, I need to. What is this? Oh, that's you. Oh. I need to add some overlays, like a reddish overlay. Amen. All right, get that yeah. I gotta call him back. Let me hide you for a second. So I can get this. All right. You got the power. You. Overlay. Let's get him back in. All right. Boom. And then maybe I'll do a blue to go coincide with the blue, just to get a little blue hue. Not much, but just some. Just like a little hue here and there. Right? Nothing crazy, but just enough to overlay. All right, so I think this is where I'm going with it. So there is Duty as Orko, as He-Man, and as Skeletor in this piece. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that share button. I'll let everybody know where you saw this piece from. This piece is going to be a print in 2024, which will be available on dutiesworld.com for sale. Thank you, Lou and Christopher Loveless. Sounds like a radio VJ. I'm Christopher Loveless. Welcome to WKRP in Cincinnati. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you for everybody who's been watching in silence. If you haven't done so already, check out my Indiegogo for Designated My Toilet, running right now. Get the copy of my comic book. I will talk to all of you this weekend when I'm back doing my page layout. So this was Drawing Duty, and where is my closing credits? Outro. Peace.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe. And while you're at it, hit that like button. Share it with a friend. And pick up a copy of There's Nail in My Toilet on dutiesworld.com. See you next time. Have a great day.